What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about one of my wife's favorite fixed blades. This is from Blackheart Customs. This is the Gunner-10. This was one of my favorite fixed blades back in like 2014 when I got this, and she kind of fell in love with it right away, so I gave it to her. This is pretty much her go-to camp knife outside of like one of the Moras. You know, she'll carry a Mora around the neck, and that's for like, you know, little chores here and there, but when she wants to actually really get in on some woodworking and stuff, this is what her go-to is. And it is an amazing knife. It really, really is. All these years later, it's just as cool and just as awesome as it was on day one. So first off, here's the little certificate that comes with it. Gives you the breakdown of it. It's a Gunner-10, A2 tool steel, rock weld at 60. All right, my card of scales. Just really, really awesome. Made in the US of A. This is absolutely beautiful. Razor sharp. A2 is actually a really, really awesome steel for woodworking. All right, it's tool steel. This, I can't express enough how comfortable this knife is. And even though my hands are significantly larger than my wife's hands, she still finds this to be very, very comfortable. Okay. Now when I choke up like this, you can see I still have handles sticking out. So even if you had bigger hands than I do, which some of you guys watching do, this would still fit in your hands. You can see that there is a blade choil as well as two finger choils. All right, and that could be a little bit tricky sometimes depending on how they're done. When you get a lot of contour in a handle, either it becomes like melted into your hand or it just hits you in the wrong spot and is uncomfortable. But this is just so awesome. All right, let me zoom in, give you a little bit more detail. These are like 3D machined scales. So you see there is texturing on it, and the texturing is very nice. All right, it does lend itself to be grippy, but not uncomfortable. But if you notice, it's milled in every possible way. So there's a lot of contouring. It just really, really melts in the hand. You can see it kind of dips in over here, then gets a little bit wider, so there's a palm swell in there. But it's hard to really see. I mean, it almost looks like a mountainside or something. There's just a lot going on there as far as the depth of the cuts and the contouring in the handle. But it is just super, super comfortable. All right, if I choke back down here, let me zoom in a little again. All right, so if I want more leverage for chopping or something, or she's using it, she doesn't generally do chopping. She will do batoning a little bit, feather sticks, things like that, but generally she's probably choked up more when using it. When I first had it, holding it back here, it's ridiculously comfortable. I don't think I've ever had a more comfortable fixed blade. And that's saying a lot. I've used a ton of them. And a lot of them are comfortable one way or another, but when you kind of put them side by side, I mean, this thing really, really stands out. All right, so even back here, you can see I still have full grip. All right, my middle finger and pointer finger land in those finger choils. There's a little bit of a thumb ramp here. Okay, there's jimping. It's just awesome. I mean, I can squeeze really hard like this and it's super, super comfortable. But when I choke up, it's the same. It's just as comfortable. It's just ridiculous. Just what a workhorse. You can see that the blade has very deep etching into it, the model. All right, G1-38. Of course, the logo, which is really cool, that lion. And on the black, or excuse me, on the back, the Blackheart logo and text as well. Just awesome. Really, really cool. USA. And then obviously, as you saw on the thing here, we have white liners, which look really, really nice. Just a lot of contrast there. So it really stands out. Just awesome. This thing's been through a lot of different cutting situations, and it has performed. For anyone out there who hasn't had a Blackheart Custom Knives, it's kind of hard to explain. I mean, they're just amazing. I did some videos way back in the day on the Juggernaut, which is a much larger knife, and that thing, I mean, I think I cut a shoe in half with that thing. It's wonderful. I mean, the guy who makes it is absolutely awesome too. I've had a couple conversations with him. Just really down-to-earth guy, making some really nice high-end cutlery. If you're really into your outdoor stuff, you know, and really into fixed blades, it's definitely worth checking out as a brand, you know, as a whole. But specifically, this Gunner-10 is just really, really cool. I still have a pike as well, which has my custom little engraving on there for my Kentucky colonelship, which I think is awesome. So maybe I'll show that knife in the future. I want to say when I got it, I definitely showed it, but maybe I'll do a little update on that as well down the road. But today I just wanted to kind of feature this again, just kind of a little bit of a throwback again from like 2014 era. My wife's still very much loving this knife. I mean, it's just awesome. And it should be, by the way, at a $500+ price tag. You should have everything you ever wanted in a fixed blade, and this is it. So just amazingly comfortable, has awesome performance. I mean, that's all you're really looking for in a knife, right? You want it to be comfortable and you want it to work, and this one is. It's very, very comfortable, and it definitely works. And it's a cool looking blade, by the way. It's very aggressive looking with that, you know, finger choils and stuff. It's just awesome. Love everything about it, and I really love the fact that my wife is enjoying it. So that's it. Just want to share one from her collection. Her collection is quite small, but she has good taste, I have to say that. And I did want to share this in case anyone never heard of Blackheart Knives. Definitely worth looking into. If you have one of these knives from his collection, post in the comment section so everyone else can hear what you think of them. But they're just awesome. They really are. So anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.